Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Bootleg Brethren. Now today I want to review a really cool toy in honor of 21 subscribers. Thank you all so much for subscribing and letting me know that you kind of like my content. So I'm going to be doing my best to make more content for you guys, and thank you so much. But today our figure or figures for the day will be Chinese knockoff combiner Slusher car. We already did Freighter Pan. Slusher car. Now, Slusher car actually is good. This is the good toy. This is the good knockoff toy. This toy does not break. He does not fall apart easily. He's got some decent posability. He's got some really cool paint apps. He's got paint apps all over him. He's got on the face, on certain parts of the vehicles. He's got these lovely silver bands. He's just chunky. He's just amazing. He's got head posability, which allows him to do some really cool side action poses, and he's just really nice to hold. He's heavy. He's actually pretty heavy. He's about half the weight of my Bumblebee movie Soundwave toy, but really he weighs a lot. He's chunky. This guy, however, is not the only one that came in the box. I mean, he's indeed 5 robots. He's indeed like 5 robots that are all put together, and he's actually a really cool toy. I love this thing. But he comes with a 6th little dude here with no name. In fact, he doesn't exist. He has no name, no character, no part of the giant robot to combine into. And he comes with little baby digger fists and a tiny gun that just swivels. And that's it. That's it. That's all he does. He's just a little green truck. And this thing's super tough too. I could throw this against the ground and it won't smash. Of course the gun will go flying, but it won't smash. These toys are actually strong. But overall, what am I talking about? Let's get into this guy real quick. Now this guy, during his vehicle mode, he tends to do something very interesting where he comes apart and he comes into 5 little vehicle modes and then he turns into a large. Well, you know what? I honestly think we should just get into it. So, of course, well, I have some more things to talk about. He's got some lovely stickers. I mean, of course, the cheap knockoff stickers. They're actually still cheap and knockoff, but they fit nicer, except for this large copyright sticker on the back of him. But other than that, the head sculpt probably is stolen from another figure, but he feels chunky. He's really satisfying to hold. And to transform, well, I'm just going to have to show that in a montage. Here we go. So, first of all, let's go ahead and talk about all the spare parts that come from disassembling the combiner mode, and then becomes this beautiful hunk of plastic. So all you need to do is that you take the gun, put it in between his knees, and then you take his fists, put them in this way, and put his feet in his fists, and turn his head around, and he turns into this really wicked looking Cybertronian fighter jet. And that's mainly it for this. I mean, it's kind of nice because with the rest of the combiner dudes that you get, they freaking just come apart in a bunch of pieces and they don't go anywhere. And it's really nice to see that a bootleg toy is trying their hardest to make all these loose baubles and bits into, well, its own little piece. My little eye thing is falling apart. But this thing, I really like it. Now let's get into those little vehicles, shall we? Now each one of these little vehicles are actually really cute. I'm going to start with this guy, who I can't remember the name, so I'm just going to call him Cement Truck. So we've got CT, we'll call him CT. So CT here is a cute little cement truck that honestly all you have to do is flip him like so and he turns into a little robot. But this robot is super detailed. They even got the face in, but I bet this is stolen from somewhere. He actually looks good. I like these guys. These are tough. They look good, although the transformations on most of them are pretty much child's play. Other than that, it's really nice. These guys are swanky. They feel good. They're chunky. And then we go, of course, to dump truck. We'll call him DT. So we've got DT here, and the wheels don't really move that well. I mean, they do roll, but they're sticky. But then he does the same thing as CT, and, well, this guy could have done better. It looks like that he's got this hinge where his knees will buckle, and then they just fit right there. But it doesn't do anything like that, so I guess that's pretty good. Then we get to, let's just call him construction equipment. So CE. So CE here is pretty nice. I mean, his transformation's not that impressive, but he's still got a okay robot mode, just without any arms, which is kind of annoying. And then, of course, we've got the digger and we've got the crane. And these boys are really, hello. Hold on. Pardon me, someone just wanted to come in and say hi. This cute little fluff ball just came in to say hi, ain't that right? Ain't that right? Yeah, I'm doing a video. You're on YouTube. Say hi to YouTube. Kill me. Okay, I think that's enough from you. But anyway, I mean, we come into these two here, and these guys are actually relatively good. Their robot modes they actually do have a transformation thing, but their robot modes look decent. I mean, of course, this one you have to kickstand him in order for him to just stand on his own. But other than that, they still stand up. These guys are amazing. I like these guys. And then, of course, the crane dude is pretty much the exact same thing, although he can stand up on his own. But all 5 of these guys, they're stellar. These guys rock. And then, of course, you get to this guy, and he doesn't do anything. Mainly, you see, you don't really need that much to have a good transforming toy. Now, I'm going to quickly put this guy back together so we can go to the final verdict. Oh, and the good thing about this toy is that they've got these little fists where they have specific clip designs for the separate toys. So depending on which one you put them in, they won't plug in. But when you find the right one, it just plugs in like a breeze. So it's kind of nice. This toy's pretty much thought of everything that you need to think of when you're creating a transformer like this. And then, of course, that little moment when you put this guy in and then you flip it up, just rocks. This guy's so much fun. I love this toy. And then the feet, of course, they just do the same thing they did before. You just plug them into the rear peg on the butts of these two. And then you grab the gun and you just plug it into the fist. And there you go. So this guy, that has been all for the review of Chinese Combiner Knockoff Slusher car. Thank you so much for joining me on this video of the Bootleg Brethren, and thank you so much for 21 subscribers. I'm glad to know you guys enjoy my content and love seeing these things. So far, I want to try to get all the toys that I said I would destroy and get around to actually blowing them up. So, till the next video, I'm the Captain, and you have a great day.